Jaipur?
Jaipur.
I would think that J is silent.
I don't know.
Okay, it's something like that. This is what are the stats?
So released in 2009, but this particular copy we got in 2019. One from a little game convention that Randy stole it from me.
No, this was
stole it from me.
It was a auction where you got to contribute, and you put on the number blind auction, I guess you call it.
But let's be honest, Jerkface here went $1 more than everyone that I did, and I didn't know it until the very end when I realized that. Multiple times, $1 more.
Jonathan won multiple of them. I only won one,
but the Jerkface still did it.
But it was fun.
So this is technically my copy. But anyway, it was released in 2009 originally. The designer, forgive me for my mispronunciation, Sebastian Pachon. Artist is Vincent Dutrait and Alexandre Roche. Published by Space Cowboys, and the MSRP is $27.99. I do want to make a point as well. If you don't want to get the cardboard version, but I want to try the digital version, there's an app for this game, and I think it's really good. It's got a really interesting campaign element to it.
So. Campaign element for this game?
Yep.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so as far as the quality of pieces, the cards are good cardstock. They got texture and everything like we like to see. I haven't had to sleeve these. Of course, we haven't played a whole lot, but because it's sitting on my shelf, not being used most of the time since I won it, is my trophy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it'd be more well played at my place. So.
No, it definitely belongs on my shelf. As far as the cards, they're good stock. They're not going to wear out real quick. The tokens are all cardboard. It'd be nice to actually get like an upgraded version with these being poker chips, because I like poker chips.
Right.
Unfortunately, they're cardboard, but they're decent stock. They're not bad. They're not as thick as I'd like them, but they're not bad.
Right. And that's about it.
All the components to the game. No, there's the bonus was a token. This was not even in the rules, but there's a nice metal hyper token. We assumed this was the first player token, but you could probably use it as a flip coin to determine who goes first just as easily.
Right.
So yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a brass token. So that's it. That's the rule book. That's all you get in the box.
So what would you give it quality wise? Or component wise?
I mean, there's not a lot to rate against it. So I guess an 8 just by default.
Because the card quality is really good.
Yeah.
So I agree.
I mean, I'd give it probably a 10 if I had poker chips.
Right.
We're good quality poker chips, I should say. You can really get lousy ones.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. So, but anyway, that's moot.
Yeah.
So I'd give it an 8.
Yep. As far as the theme, I guess is next.
Yeah.
It's.
So thematically, you're in a Middle Eastern part of the world, and I'm not for sure exactly where.
I don't know. Does hyper mean something? I guess.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a city somewhere, but you're smarter than I am.
Yeah,
where's it located, Randy?
I don't know, but you're trying to become the Maharaja of whatever this place is. So I'm assuming it is in the Middle East.
For sure, I'm for sure there. But Iraq, Iran.
Oh, I was waiting to say Jamaica. I was really hoping.
Maybe Mexico. I don't know.
No. Yeah. All right. So you actually got in the right realm of the world. That was amazing.
But thematically, you're in a market and you're getting cards to try and collect a certain number. You exchange that number for tokens worth points, and then if you get above a certain amount, you get additional bonus points as well. But very simple game.
Yeah. As far as the theme goes, though, the art is, I guess,
I think it's good
thematic for the area.
You got your count. I'm sure Randy will do his summoning thing so you can see a better picture of it. Ooh. And so I think really artistically, the camels look really cool. But the rest of it's just good art.
They're not smoking any cigarettes, though.
That's true. Well, it's not Camel Wax.
Yeah. So. Okay. As far as the only complaint I have, which we'll get to, is I guess we can do it here, is the pictures on the cards do not correspond at all with the pictures on the tokens. So you basically have to match color for color.
Right. So for example, let's look at the gold card here. Gold card here has got some beautiful gold ingot, some carafes, some mirrors, some swords. But you look at the token,
has a bracelet.
Bracelet.
So if you
They're
did
all
have
like
trouble
that.
with color blindness, the silver one was really problematic because it has like elephants and different
It's
stuff,
got elephants
and it's
in
got
the
a picture of a
of a
peacock.
So yeah, if you're colorblind, you're going to have a very difficult time playing this game.
Yeah, it was very. That it seemed like they could have matched the icon. Like
Yeah,
in
there
the
should have been
corner
some
or
kind of
something.
symbol. Yeah, symbology, iconography that would match the color to the token.
Yeah, I mean that just seems like a big miss on their part because there are a lot of people that would struggle with the colors on this,
and especially since it's fairly popular because it's gone through multiple printings.
Yeah,
so you think they would have. I would have thought
somewhere on the trail. I mean, I don't know if the original
that
was the same way, but yeah, I mean,
yeah.
That seems like a huge miss. So as far as theme goes, considering art's part of that, and this is art related, I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 7 because to me that the art's pretty, but it should definitely match the tokens, and it doesn't in any way. So that takes it down quite a bit for me.
I agree. I mean, I might even. I mean, the art quality is really nice, but the fact that they did such a big miss on that, because I mean, even if you're not colorblind, even some of the colors don't match.
Yeah, the orange and the brown. I mean, you said this was brown. I think this is orange still, but I guess depends on your lighting.
But it's still difficult. I could do a 7. I might even do a high 6, but it's a miss for sure.
Yeah. All right. So as far as the rule book is very small, very short.
There's not a lot to this game. Simple game.
It's a very simple game. If you can't pick this up and understand it, you don't even think about pipeline. It's very simple. It's almost not even worth talking about as far as the rules. I mean, it's very straightforward. I'll give it an 8 just because.
Okay.
There's not enough to evaluate it really.
Kind of hard to give it a bad score. Really.
Yeah, you can't really
screw this up.
Yes, you can, and you really don't need a cheat sheet in this game.
No,
it doesn't give you one, but
there's
you don't need one.
Well, there's no iconography.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, it's very simple. So let's get on to gameplay because that's where the meat of this is. So you play two out of 3 rounds. So till somebody gets 2 of these, what do they call these tokens? They're honor tokens or something like that. They call them.
Into the game.
Seals
of excellence.
Seals of excellence. You're right.
So it's 2 out of 3 wins or 2 out of 3 seals.
Yep. There's no seals on them though. So
there's none at all. There's a guy and a girl.
Yeah. So you play 2 rounds out of it to get your best 2 out of 3. You've got a hand of 5 cards, and any cards that have camels on them, like this,
go off to the side.
They go off to the side in front of you.
Called your herd.
And you can use those to swap out for cards that are in the play area.
Right.
At the beginning, there's always 3 camels out in the play area, and then 2 cards from the deck, which could result in more camels. You have the choice of either taking one of the non-camel cards and then replacing it from the deck, taking all of the camels that are out there and putting them into your herd without replacing them from your hand, and replacing them from the deck again. Or you can swap with cards from your herd or from your hand to take as many of the cards that are out there as you want.
Right.
Or the other option, instead of taking cards, is you can cash in cards to claim the bonus victory point tokens, which you play whatever color you play, that's the tokens you get. And if you get a certain number of them, because if you can take any of the non-gold, silver, and ruby ones.
So basically, the bottom 3 when you see the picture, the purple, green, and brown.
So I'll show them the picture now.
Oh, a new sound effect!
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Hey, we're high tech now. So you can take any of the purple, green, or orange, brown, whatever you want to call it.
As little as 1?
With 1, if you wanted, or as many as 5.
Right.
And then any of the silver, gold, and ruby require at least 2, but you can again go up to 5. And if you go for 3, 4, or 5 cards that you play of that kind, you get a bonus token on top of that, which has a value on the backside that's hidden that will range from 1 to 3, I believe it was on the 3 level, 4 to 6 on the 4 level, and then 7 to 10, I believe, on the 5 level. And you keep doing that until either the deck is discarded or gone and put into the play area and you can't replace it, or there's 3 of these token sets that are completely gone. At that point, you end the round immediately, and you sum up how many points you have on your tokens, and that's
guess who wins?
the highest score.
You're right.
Wow. Also, one thing: after you do, you add up how many camels you still have in your herd, and there's a bonus of 5 victory point token that you get
as the largest
for who has the largest herd, and then whoever gets it wins one of those seals of excellence.
Right.
Or.
And winner 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3 wins.
Wins the game as a whole.
Yeah. No, not a hole. That's not
as a whole.
Okay. I didn't win
not
as
an a-hole. I
Okay.
say that. So.
Okay. That's not nice. I won.
But it's you can't get. It's a very simple card game.
Yeah.
And
you can't
it's
get
fun.
much easier.
Yeah, it's a fun, light, simple card game. Something to kind of play while maybe someone's taking a nap.
Yeah, while you're
on
waiting on your spouse who might be sleeping in the other room, oblivious to what's going on.
Right.
And you really needed her to play the game that you intended to play that day,
Right.
for example.
But we can't.
But you can't because she's taking a nap.
Right.
So this would be a perfect filler game for that specific situation, which of course didn't happen here.
No.
Screw you.
So that's our assessment of Hyper.
So overall, what would you give it as far as the score?
Oh, yeah, I guess we didn't do that. As far as gameplay goes, it was light and fun. I mean, it was very easy to pick up. I'd give it an 8 on that.
I agree. It is what it is. It's a light game. So when you approach it like that, I think it's a really well done game. So I'll give it an 8.
Yeah. I mean, that's all there is to it, really.
And we just found out there's a sequel to the game, too. So we've not tried it. But
I assume it is. I mean, it's called Jodhpur or Hodgepur or something like that. It's Jodhpur.
See, I don't know why you don't go out of your way to try and pronounce some of the artists and designers as well, because you do such a good job.
I know. Well, I would just put the J in front of all of them. What was the designer's name? Jajan?
So, all right. Well, that's Jaipur, Hyper, or
whatever you want to call it.
In between.
Yeah.
So.
All right, and please come back with us again. We'll have more videos. You can hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, like, don't like, whatever you want to do.
Comments, please.
Comments, please. We love reading the comments. We always give our feedback, most of the time.
And then, and if you want to see a particular game, that let us know. And if we got it, which we probably will, well, he probably will.
Or we will acquire it.
Maybe. And so either way, we'll jump on that and we'll give you our thoughts about it.
Yeah. Probably not miniatures games, though. I don't play miniatures games. You might.
I like miniatures games.
Yeah.
So.
He might do a solo miniatures game, which is really sad.
So I'm working on Tainted Grail now. So I'll be doing a review on that.
Is that a miniatures?
It's got miniatures in it.
Well, it's got miniatures, but it's not like
it's not
where you measure and everything.
Right, no, it's not that at all.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, hopefully you enjoyed the review, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.